far too much, but it was absolutely smashing.
Flaherty's Beach, delicious. So there's a green abalone, we got some black abalone gifted as well. So yeah, within 5 minutes of pulling into Stansbury Caravan Park, I think it's called. Just chatting to the guys next door, and they've gifted me a blue swimmer crab. So I don't know whether it's, written on my forehead that I can't fish or can't do anything, or whether I'm just a good bloke. But
well, we've got absolutely no idea because we're from Victoria. I don't know whether they thought that, but we're not complaining.
So we're actually going to go to the pub for dinner, but we're cooking him up now. So bring it to the boil, 10 minutes. Once it's in the boil, chuck him in. We killed him humanely as well before that. And then 10 minutes in the boil, it should be good to go. So we're gonna let him cool after that, clean him up, and then maybe have like a late night supper feast tonight with crab, or potentially go well in a roll or something tomorrow as well. So, but I'm keen to try and get some more of these with the rakes. I need to get a rake, but
if he said that he catched it, he didn't.
I caught it off the neighbour. Anyway, hotel's calling once this little guy is done. Just on the way to a pub dinner, the Dalrymple Hotel, I think it's called, in Stansbury on the Yorke Peninsula. First night here, we were going to go out to the Greenock, which is where we were staying in Barossa Valley. We'd booked the table and everything, but when there was another cloudy day with full shade, we're like, oh, we might just do a few things in the morning, and then we'll head towards Yorke Peninsula, which we're going to do anyway. But yeah, it's good to see the sun again. We haven't seen it for a week, maybe. But yeah, Stansbury, they couldn't get into Ardrossan. Caravan Park's already booked there, so we're gonna have a night here. But this is like a sleepy fishing village. Everyone in the caravan park feels like they're retired, but super nice. I actually feel like I've kind of missed that a little bit. So yeah, all friendly for a chat, and just a cool little town. Let's just set up nicely. Everyone's got a boat though, and I don't, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, already got one blue swimmer crab under my belt. Don't know what this is for. Hopefully we can get out of that. Families run off for me, by the way, if you're wondering where they are. But yeah, look at this. Winds are down, ocean's out. Sun's making that ocean just pop beautifully. Oh, I reckon I'll be swimming in there tomorrow morning. And then from there, I think we're gonna get a camping pass. Camping permit you can get for $100 for anywhere from 5 to 7 days. And then council's got all these campsites around the Yorke Peninsula that you can just pull up to and camp. So you don't have to actually say, hey, night 1 I'm gonna be here, night 2, 3, 4 I'm gonna be there, and the rest I'm gonna be somewhere else. As long as there's a free spot, apparently you can be there. So no pre-booked or anything like that. So, and supposedly they say that they only sell as many permits as there are campsites. So hopefully we can find one. I'm going to leave pretty early in the morning just to make sure we beat that Adelaide crowd that'll be coming away for the long weekend. And this is kind of first proper test, I guess, on the mainland. We had school holidays. Hang on, can't even figure this gate out. Kid friendly. Had school holidays in Tassie, but Tassie was fine. So it's just interesting to see how many get down here for the long weekend, because it's caravan parks are already busy on Thursday night. So don't know. Hopefully we can find somewhere. Otherwise we might be in a gravel pit on the side of the road and trying again the day after, and then the day after, and the day after. So anyway, I'll stop chatting. I'll finish my beer before we get to the pub and I'll try and find the family. What time is it, Eva?
Beer o'clock.
Sad that she knows that.
Colouring. There's colouring in.
Dalrymple Hotel.
Playground.
Somewhere in the background there. 10 out of 10 for me. That was really good. Like, really good. Thoughts? Where we're walking?
I ate far too much, but it was absolutely smashing.
Yeah, we've got to get better with our food because that was a big feed. What do you reckon, Bees? What did you have? Nuggets?
Playground. Delicious. The chips were delicious too. And playground.
What'd you have for dinner?
There was ice cream. We got colouring in.
Yeah, they got colouring books. It's just a good feed. I am the size of a house though at the moment with me schnitzel with peppercorn. I can't go past the snitty with pepper sauce. If that's on the menu, I have to have it. So, but no, it was, I don't know,
Please put this in your pocket.
reasonably priced as well.
Plus, we
just-
haven't been out for dinner for a long time, so I guess you really enjoy it when you haven't done it.
Yeah, good feed. Well and truly the best pub feed I've had on the trip so far. In 50 something days we've been on the trip. So, Mum's cold.
I'm freezing.
Dad's just enjoying Stansbury life.
Hold on.
Mama's just going to work on our first blue swimmer crab, so excuse the mess in here, it's a bit of a pigsty.
With my professional crab claws.
Eva's about to have crab for the first time. Give it a whirl, beefs.
Oh, it's
Tastes like prawns.
There's
good,
no
doesn't it?
prawns.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, good though? Well, knowing Dad, he'll just probably catch another 50 of them. Just like I caught that bad boy in there.
You didn't catch it.
Yeah, you got it.
What?
A man got it for you.
I caught it off the man.
Stop, Daddy.
Took my horse away. Didn't know if I'd be okay at the end of the day. That wind came in strong, but blew you right into my arms. Now we're here where we belong.
Just out for a little cruise today. Just going to check out Point Turton. Just got a view of the beach. It looks delicious.
It looks insane.
So yeah, just gonna drive around the Point Turton. We might even come over and stay this way after the long weekend sort of dies down. But yeah, just driving to Point Turton now. Might go get a beer at the pub if there's a pub here and just check out what it's got to offer.
Let's sail as far as we can, chase our dreams as long as we can. We'll see this world.
Flatterties Beach, I don't know how to say it. Point Turton's a town over there. This is like 5 minutes out of town. And she is looking gorgeous. Not me, the beach. Paparazzi's out over here. You getting some good footage?
It's ridiculous.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know whether you can actually see that properly because of the glare of the water, but just making sure it's on my sunglasses as well. She's looking good. That is flat for a long way out there, so I'm gonna get in. Might throw the rods in just to get them wet and waste some more time not catching any fish. So anyway, I need to start talking to more neighbours. I'm a bit peckish for seafood and I haven't been gifted anything for nearly 24 hours now. So Flaherty's Beach. delicious.
Up for anything we'll find. Up for anything we'll find. Sail as we float on a breeze, effortless with ease. Will you dance along with me? We've discovered this new life. Watch our fantasies ignite as the sky opens wide. Let's sail as far as we can, chase our dreams as long as we can. We'll see this world through our eyes. Up for anything we'll find. Up for anything we'll find.
Peninsula is kicking sausage rolls. It's just goal after goal. What a place. This is amazing. I just went for a walk out there and I reckon knee deep water, I was closer to Whyalla on the Eyre Peninsula than I was here on the Yorke Peninsula. It stays very shallow for a long time. What do you reckon, Mama? What do you reckon of this place?
Yeah, it's absolutely insanely beautiful. It's like a bigger version of Bruny Island to me.
Like a bigger what?
Bigger version of Bruny Island, I reckon.
Bruny Island as in Jetty Beach, or?
Yeah, and even like where we stayed, it's just really flat and really shallow and...
What do you guys reckon?
I got shells.
We're going on the hunt. What do you reckon of this beach?
I'm pretty.
Eva, good?
Crab beach!
It's not a crab beach, mate. I haven't seen a crab around.
It has pippy. I found a pippy.
Yeah, he was on the pippy hunt, so there's a couple little fish out there. I reckon we'll go right here. All these beach days make you thirsty, don't they? So where are we, Mama?
We're at the Point Turton...
Tavern on Turton.
I don't know what it's called.
Another day on Yorke Peninsula, and this time we've been gifted abalone. Never had abalone in my life. What do you reckon?
Delicious.
As she pours herself another rosé. Yeah, so this comes mullet, crab, and now abalone. Here we go. What colour is this one? Shows on the back.
Green.
So this is a green abalone. We got some black abalone gifted as well. That is delicious. I can't stop eating that. That is amazing. Abalone. Get him in your mouth. I think she's scared of coconuts falling from the trees here because of the helmet, but what do you reckon?
It's good.
But what? But
Not the best.
oh, not the best. Not the best. It's not a prawn. It's not a crab. It's not definitely not an oyster. Woo-hoo-hoo.
I literally put it in and just turning it.
We're literally cooking it like for
1 second each side.
Still doing the green one?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Just heaps in there.
We've got black. We'll do black maybe tomorrow or something else. Thank you to Roman. Out spearfishing. I don't know. Is this a face of pity? Because I keep getting gifted things. Maybe I'm just a good looking dude that everyone wants to gift things to.
Just don't complain.
Where's the closest spearfishing shop? Because I got to buy fishing gear. I'm going to get out and get this stuff.
Pretty sure we're in the middle of nowhere though. There's not going to be a spearfishing shop.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Look at this. Nice and simple dinner tonight. A bit warm today. It's got the platter on the go. 3 different types of cheese, a little bit of cabana, some Clint's paste, some soy crisps, a couple of dips, and some crackers to go with it. Pretty simple. Sometimes you just can't be bothered cooking. So, but look at this. Swing around. Daly Head Bush Campground on the west coast of Yorke Peninsula. This is part of the Yorke Council's camping permit. So you buy a $100 permit, which is 5 to 7 days, or it's $20 a night. But there's no bookings. You rock up. We actually stole this site off some friends we met over the first couple of nights we've been here, and it's just amazing. Like the wind's behind us, if there's any at all. But yeah, and the stairs over here going down to the beach. There's dolphins there every day. Sunsets and it's going down just over this way. And yeah, she's pretty damn good. Huge sites as well. Like there would be, I don't know, 30 of these big sites like this. Bit of a dust bowl, but that's okay. You got the beach to clean off. Towns are like Marion Bay's 20, 25 that way, and you got Point Turton that where we went and had a look today. Was 30, 40 minutes away, and Wawuka is the same. So yeah, not a bad site at all. No water or power, but that's okay. There's plenty of open skies to charge the batteries, and we're pretty good with water, so we reckon we'll probably stay. Well, maybe here, maybe another 3-4 nights, and then on the Yorke. We've already had 3 nights on the Yorke, but we'll probably get through another week or so. I don't know. But check out somewhere else as well. So before we go, weather's perfect. 25 to 28 every day. So what do you reckon, Mama?
Daddy, it's wet.
I have my mouth full.
It's wet on Mummy. Wet on Daddy.
Absolutely delicious. Thanks for zooming in on that.
What do you reckon?
Love it. Already beats Kangaroo Island for me. The beach colours, the aquas in the water, everywhere, every beach I've seen is just awesome. Absolutely love it. Still doesn't top Bruny Island for me, but it's very close.
Always comparing things.
Sorry, I can't help it. I loved Bruny.
You can actually see Kangaroo Island if you go south from here down to Marion Bay. You can see it. See it in the distance, and I agree. Like this is everything we hoped Kangaroo Island was going to be, but for some reason just missed the mark a little bit. So, but this beach, I don't know. Winds weren't huge on Kangaroo Island anyway, but it just really made some of the southern beaches look like any beach, not what we were kind of expecting, the pristine paradise. So anyway, we're here to talk about the Yorke Peninsula, and already kicking goals. This place has got a really cool vibe. Not this campground in general, which does as well. And we've kind of met most of the campsites on this beach side. There's another row behind us as well, which is where we stayed the first 2 nights before jumping in this spot this morning. But Yorke Peninsula is just, I don't know, there's lots of agriculture and farming similar to Kangaroo Island inland, but still it's kind of nice to drive through and just see the barrenness of it. You can often see the beach from the roads. Roads are good, really good condition. You get a few rocky sort of potholes here and there, but for the most part they're awesome. And like that northwest coast, like from Warralty coming down Point Turton and Flaherty's where we went today, amazing. But even the east coast where all the crabs and everything is, the older towns, it's just really cool. I really like the Yorke Peninsula so far.
On another note, that hard goat's cheese from the Barossa Valley is absolutely delicious.
What was the name of the cheese place?
I do not remember.
Do
you remember?
Barossa Valley Cheese Company or something like that. So
Absolutely go there if you're there.
this one, bit of a offy colour, but yeah,
It's kind of weird. I've never had a hard goat's cheese before, but it's absolutely delicious. It's a little bit like a blue cheese if you like a blue cheese.
I kind of want to show you more cooking because it is something that I like or love to do really. It's been hard. I'm not allowed to have fire. It's still fire season here in South Australia, so 30th of April is when it stops. I don't know exactly whether that applies everywhere or whether some places you are allowed to have them. Everywhere we've been so far hasn't allowed it. So yeah, I'm stuck to this old girl, the Zigua. So that's a Ziggy Nomad, which has the flame out thing, the new regulation that come in for caravans, where you can't actually have the bayonet connected. I'll show you the bayonet. This connected straight to your barbecue, if it's attached to your van. So this, I think Weber's bringing out one if they haven't already. This gets around that, so yeah, allows you to cook from there, makes it easy, straight out in the fridge slide and cook away rather than having to pull it out, set it up somewhere else. So I know it's probably not the biggest issue in the world, but it just makes life easier. So just cooking up a few chicken thighs because we're going to do some, what are we going to do? Some chicken tacos. Now, don't buy tacos. Don't buy those hard shell El Paso crap. You might as well eat the cardboard that they come in because that's what it tastes like. So these soft ones, like, they're not much better to be honest. They are tasty. These ones, the corn ones. Go the corn. Corn's authentic. Corn's where it's at. It's pretty easy to make yourself as well if you can get your mitts on the corn, the flour for it. So but yeah, probably not the right environment in the caravan. We've got limited space as it is. So yeah, chucking chicken thighs on. Chicken thighs are so forgiving, a little bit more than a chicken breast, but they stay juicy for longer and don't dry out straight away. So from there, keep your ingredients as fresh as possible. So we've got a bit of a salsa going on here. We've got some avocado, tomato, cucumber.
No, we had no cucumber, so we've got capsicum.
Okay, we've got capsicum instead of cucumber. Bit of fresh lime. The corn I've cooked on the cob on the Ziggy before that. Mum was working away on the crab over there with the pliers. So yeah, and then whatever from a sauce point of view, a little bit of chili. We don't mind Kewpie. I know Kewpie's Japanese, and tacos are Mexican. A little bit of Kewpie, mix it up with some what's the chook sauce? The red chook sauce. What's that called? Got him in here? Yeah, here he is. Sriracha. Mix him up with that, and you got your own sriracha Kewpie then. And you can mix it to your delight as you want. So anyway, sort of show you a bit of progress along the way. But yeah, once we get into fire cooking season, we've been carrying around a bunch of fire. We've been carrying around our fire pit, all 13 kilos of it, just hanging out for it, because probably one of the, apart from our dog at home, it's probably the biggest thing I've missed is cooking over fire. Cooking outside on a Ziggy with gas, still not bad to be cooking, as Mama feeds me some more blue swimmer crab. Oh my god, that is good. Yeah, he's still outside, so it's still good on the gas barbecue, but it just does not taste the same as fire. So a little bit of a step up from the oven cooking, but cooking over gas to me, yeah, we use it a hell of a lot though. But yeah, I can't wait to get the real stuff going. So a little taste, absolutely banging. So ready to get him off. Cooked all the way through, give him a bit of a test. So we'll get him off, chop him up into sort of little tiny pieces going to tacos, and we'll cook the actual taco themselves. So let's get them inside to Mama Bear. Keep the tongue out. We'll keep moving. Right, so with the tacos, I've oiled the side that's already on there, and once they're down, I'm just oiling the other side. Just some high smoke oil usually does, like a canola, vegetable oil, anything like that. Then once, I'm just waiting for these bad boys to bubble up. So once they start bubbling up, flip them over, do the same thing, get a bit of char on them. Just don't put them in the microwave. Microwave them sort of more steams them, which is good, but yeah, cook them over a flame, or at least in a pan, just to get a bit of colour and a bit more flavour going on there. So, because you can cook these yourself pretty easily home. Look at that. Get a bit of char. One thing with these ziggies, they seem to cook hotter in that half there, rather than the bottom half. I don't know why that is, but sort of always juggling things around a little bit just to, if it is a bigger cook with more on there, just making sure I get some more stuff or some consistent temperatures. Tacos, and you know the best thing is? When your son is over there having a sook, because he's not allowed to watch Bob the Builder while he eats.
Oh, and he doesn't like chicken tacos.
Look at that, a bit of chicken, taco, and a bit of, what's that? Salsa. Best thing though, don't eat El Paso hard shell cardboard rubbish.
Oh, I like them.
With mincemeat and too much sauce. I don't know, it kind of feels like every Australian's brought up on that. It's not a taco, it's just messy junk. Get something fresh.
Do you want to do a bush
So much better. How is it?
Like every taco.
You like every taco? Taco, burrito. You're Mexican, are you? So just with water, we are on night 6, I think it is. 180 litres underneath, so 2 times 90 litre tanks, or 85 litre tanks. But yeah, just running a bit low, going into one more night here. So we've got 2 20 litre jerrys on the back, and what I do, just rigged up a little submersible pump. Runs on 12 volt. You actually buy it, it's about 120 bucks. Runs on 12 volt. It comes with the little alligator clips. I've just cut them and put a 12 volt pin on it. Chuck him in there, and then from there, switch this little bad boy out and we'll get some water. So, got two 20 litre jerrys on the back, so that's an extra 40 litres, which will be heaps for tonight. We sort of shower every second day when we're off grid and don't have water. The closest water we've got is about 50k away, so yeah, it's been handy. And then I've got a 50 litre bladder in the actual in the car as well, so just means we've got transferable water and not just water in the tanks of the caravan, which, if that's all you got, then it kind of makes it hard because you've got to move the van then to fill it up. So this keeps us going, and then sort of, yeah, the rest of the way around Australia, if we do need water, we can go scouting just in the car, take the jerrys with that. Or when we're going to a new spot, we fill the jerrys up as well, and it gives us a couple more tanks, or a couple more litres on board, rather than just the big tanks underneath. So.
A national park. What's it called? Innes National Park?
I think it's Innes. Just Innes. Yeah.
Say Sam.
As I said earlier, we are cooking. Trina's looking at me like an idiot.
Sitting by the fireside, really feeling that I like every little time that I get a chance to close my eyes. If you're gonna make it soon, maybe we could get our room, but I need some rest from gloom, otherwise I feel I'm doomed. You be looking over like you really know me. Maybe take a picture, take a couple, guess for free. I don't wanna give another guarantee. ask for now, run away with me, or to a place that you thought you'd never really see. You'd be looking funny when you're living so free.